conference ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 from it out.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want.
And here comes a deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
And the Gamecocks will have to kick it away. They'll have to kick it away after a quick 3-and-out in the first possession. And he's brought down immediately on that one. Had a gutsy to try a return, but the coach may have preferred a fair catch. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. First play taken, a deep shot. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, a mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Bennett. Clean toward the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hardy. He's found some room at the 45. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Mizzou. They were not going to catch him that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. They've got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense prove? The ball is loose, and the defense comes up with the football.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They look to throw it here on second down. And this time it's complete. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. He's got it right near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Missouri. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. To throw, it's Sellers. The sure hands, it's Jacobs. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught near the goal line. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Gamecocks. So we're all tied up after that one, Kurt. The potential shootout on our hands here.
And the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slapper with a strong tackle there. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
The shotgun running play call. Finding some room at the 25. Great cut. They whiff on him. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
EAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
South Carolina, 14.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. That pass is caught. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Down the middle, it's Bennett. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Back to throw again. Short connection to the tight end here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. They bring it down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down. The Gamecocks with 1st and 10 here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback. The pass rush gets home. There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The field goal is good.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
South Carolina, 17.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Hardy. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. It's a solid game to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down.
Missouri, 41. South Carolina, 17.
Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
Sack sets up 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Finds his man. It's Hardy. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. See if he can make something happen with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. QB decides to keep it here. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks on the ball, and it's a short game.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Nice grab. It's Bennett. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. That play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Receiver in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Sellers. On the move now. Both runs have it, but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Harvey. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, South Carolina. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to find some room. It's Hardy. He's got the first and still going. He's in the clear. Past the 20. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Mizzou.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Missouri, 28. South Carolina, 24.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Some pre-snap motion. He's going to hand this off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He's brought down out at the 46.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. 2nd down after that previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Gets the first and still running. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now, or 40.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right side. And they finally sock him, but a decent gain that time.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. With the catch, it's Harbor. Tackle made after a big gain. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. 1st and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Mayors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they tack on the extra point.
31, Missouri.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of their 1st down marker. Now it's 2nd down here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, drops back. He escapes the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Caught near the sticks. It's Hardy. And the runner steps out of bounds but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass is intercepted. That's a short return, but the pick writes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. It's tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The Gamecocks will crank up the tempo. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Signs the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Pass caught, second down now. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
I tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT. So an important touchdown is before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. They finally make the stop after a big play. The time runs out on the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
South Carolina, 38. Missouri, 28.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's complete with a shovel pass. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Trying to find room. It's Hardy. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The offense is fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it 2nd and 9. Looking to throw here. That's reeled in. It's Manning. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll run it from the gun. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Hardy. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Defense is coming after him. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the 1st half. You come out to start the 2nd half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
That run moves the ball across the 35.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Big throw caught on the left side. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Deep ball falling away. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Checks this down to the running back. Goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few yards, but it's short of the 1st down marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Hardy. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Hardy. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole.
Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looking right, this one caught. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room in this drive. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Caught over the middle. It's Barber. That'll pick up a first down and spot it at the 38.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
They come up on first down. Clock running. Final minute here of the third quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. That's caught. It's Barber. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Barber. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Set to run a first down play. And here's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down here.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. And the back now goes in motion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Keeps it on the design run. Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
28.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Contact as he let the ball go. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Here's the handoff. Makes a nice move there. Across the 40. Gets into space at the 50. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. Had a chance to get him down. The defender could not do it, and it results in a huge gain.
Yeah, it looked like they had a hand on him near the line of scrimmage, but he is so strong, he's able to run through that. Let's give credit to the receivers downfield, because anytime you have a long run like that, it's usually because of being helped out by the wide receivers and their perimeter blocking, and we saw that there. Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Grab down the middle. It's Terry. Touchdown, Missouri. This offense really clicking.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
The offense still out there. They're going for two here. Looking for a man. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now for the 25. Appear to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Oh, he loses the football. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Oh, he's bringing it back. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing kick and return.
Boy, the offense just cannot afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Grinding away with a running game. Going absolutely nowhere with the loss of a play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, 2nd down and 15. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. In the clear at the 25. By finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And the Gamecocks come to the line with 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, South Carolina. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's another touchdown. An old-school performance for this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line, he decides to have his best game of the season in this game with everybody watching. What a game.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he runs it in there to extend the lead. Now it's a 3-score game.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
And he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Hardy. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain getting closer to midfield. The game moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Defense does a really good job here of sitting back in zone coverage, making the windows very tight in the middle of that secondary, and it's tough for the quarterback to make that read.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Trying for a 4th down completion. That's reeled in. It's Coleman. Looks like Missouri will have the 1st down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. The sure hands. It's Hardy. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. 2nd down after that completion. Looking to throw yet again. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Touchdown, Gamecocks. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Chris, I thought after he tipped that ball in the air, that thing was going to be an incompletion. That would have been a great play, but instead, he didn't give up on it. Comes down with the interception and then shows you how athletic he is by taking it all the way back for a touchdown. How about that?
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
36.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And there's the handoff. As the 1st down is still going. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. And they pick up the first on the ground. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets them up first down from the 31.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
The pass is incomplete. Dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Hardy. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. The offense spends a timeout here. There's 16 seconds remaining.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and a chance of an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here. You just can't.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offense.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.